I am a member of the Faithful Remnant Church of these end times. We are led by the last and true Pope of this era, Petrus Romanus, or Pope Peter the Last. He, along with his wife Mary Romanus, are the two witnesses spoken about in the book of Revelations, chapter 11. I will let you listen to what Pope Peter the Last has to say to all the questions that a world seeks to ask him. This message is from the testimony of the two witnesses. Petrus Romanus, the true Pope, said, and I quote his words, "You people like to ask a lot of questions, and you deserve answers. And now I am going to share with you some of the questions I like to ask, just so that you can really learn how to play this game. What would Jesus do? I love that question because I really don't know the answer. And so, because I am his true brother, as in the same flesh and blood, the last true Pope and one of the two witnesses spoken of in the book of Revelations, I just ask him. Next question. And for all those who do not understand this, it means I love talking to Jesus. What does Jesus do? Now that is a better question. God the Almighty and Eternal Father in heaven preserved the Blessed Virgin Mary from all sin because He is God and He can and did do that. And He did that because Jesus does prefer to only dwell in and with pure souls. What is that old saying? Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And what did she see when her child was born? Sorry, that was rhetorical, but necessary for all you Protestants out there. Jesus does allegorically play whack-a-mole with demons. I don't have an actual picture of him doing that, but I do have this picture of a child's reaction to a typical Protestant minister to share with you. The child in the image is an allegory for a member of the Faithful Remnant. The carnival game, whack-a-mole, is an allegory for being vigilant in the spiritual battle in your interior life. The Protestant minister is an allegory for all the people and demons who protest the saving truths that are revealed in the testimony. In other words, the true members of the Faithful Remnant actively pray for the divine strength of Jesus Christ the Lord, so that through the use of the deliverance prayer and the blessed holy water, the demons who try to afflict them are forced to depart to the eternal lake of fire. First, Jesus allows the demons to be brought to the surface, and then, when they show their ugly heads, He brings down His hammer of justice upon them and smashes them into the eternal lake of fire. He calls that zero tolerance for demons. But what about people? What does Jesus do with people? He tells people the uncomfortable truth they need to hear so that their demons will be brought to the surface, so that they can turn to Him for the strength they need to reject the demons and embrace the corresponding graces instead, so that people can be purified and so that they can see Him in heaven. Is it really that simple? Yes. What would the last Pope do? I will tell you what he does. I don't tolerate demons in my own life, and I don't tolerate demons in the lives of others. Next question. What does anti-Pope Francis do? He tolerates demons in the lives of the people so that the people will not wake up, and so that one day soon they will find themselves eternally barred from the kingdom of heaven, and he does this knowingly. What do the people outside the faithful remnant do? The people outside the faithful remnant listen to the demons and allow the demons to shepherd them to their Father down below. What do the members of the faithful remnant to be do? Unbeknownst to them, they persevere through their time of purgatory on earth, because one day soon they will be members of the faithful remnant. What do the faithful remnant in heaven do? They look with pity at what has become of the human race, and they intercede for their loved ones in the hope that they will find the testimony, use the blessed holy water, repent from the heart, and hop on board the ark, so that they can one day be reunited with them for all eternity. What do the members of the faithful remnant on earth do? That story is currently unfolding. Am I the last and final true pope of this era, focusing too much on demons? I have a purpose and I have a mission, and that mission is to get myself and the faithful remnant to the era of peace. The demons are obstacles to that mission, but my eyes are truly fixed on the kingdom of heaven come down to earth, the era of peace on earth. What will happen to the members of the faithful remnant who obstinately embrace their demons? My mission is to get the faithful remnant to the era of peace, the ones who have faith in the Most High True God, not the ones who have faith in their own personal demons. Because the demons have a mission too, and that is not to get the souls to the era of peace, I can assure you. I have one final question I would like to share with you. Why is the testimony called the Golden Platter? I will let Jesus explain the answer in this following message from heaven that my wife and I received on February 18th, 2014.
The testimony is being offered to everyone, and they can all have the golden platter. But the sad truth is, my children, is that they don't want it. They want a gold-plated medal instead. And they want earthly riches, status, and position. How many athletes compete with one another, but only one gets a gold medal? And I am not even asking people to compete with one another, but to do what it takes to receive the golden platter. My instructions are so simple. They just need blessed holy water. Why don't they want the water I offer them, my children? I will tell you why. Because they see themselves as clean, let alone having the mark of the beast. Most of them will never admit to having the mark, to being spiritually sick and imprisoned. And I came to heal the sick, and I came to set the captives free. But in the time you are living in, people are enjoying their captivity, and they want to keep it that way. Because in order to be set free, they must change. And that is why I said, time for change, time for new life. Because the people are dead. And now I will leave you with the final words Jesus spoke to us today. Jesus said, I have nothing more to say to the people, because my justice that I am about to do speaks for itself.